Hello and welcome once again to VR Room's November 13 Cappuccino League, the final deciding league who's the best in these machines on GT5. So, as you can see, we're at the circuit Spa-Francorchamps. We've flown from the deserts of the southern United States over to the Ardennes forests in Belgium. Without further ado then, let's get on and we'll run you through the grid. Surprise, surprise, Scale Breaker on pole, Z-Kart in second, Mlada in third, JK fourth, Slash fifth, Freddy Cat in sixth, myself Slicker in seventh, followed by Race 42, Mr. Green, Genobi, Dad Racer Rob, Hatcher, Jumpy Bob, and bringing up the rear, Jezza. So, let's get to it. And Scale Breaker manages to hold the lead. I think we're all through the first corner cleanly. Oh, Slash running a little wide there. Avoids the AstroTurf, rejoins safely. And we're up through Eau Rouge for the first time. Oh, Slash runs a little wide, side by side with Freddy Cat, and now Slicker alongside. And indeed having a good close to Slash. Can't see that last thing, but there you go. So as we go down to the first corner, or the first time through Lake Coombe, we're on board with Scale Breaker. Z-Kart and JK have managed to pull ahead of us. And Race 42's had a good start. He's up into fourth. And challenging Scale Breaker for third, but Scale Breaker's got a bit of a run around the outside of Z-Kart and he's pulled that one off. Mlada just a little further back, followed by Freddy Cat and myself. Mr. Green. All good and clean racing so far. Jezza's had a good start, he's up to 10th from the back of the grid. And Slash, oh dear, I didn't see that. I think we're going to have to go back and find out what happened to Slash here. So we'll be rerunning this first lap. Slash. Pushed out a little wide there by Mlada, but no harm done. Freddy Cat alongside, Race 42 sneaking through. Gets pushed a little bit wide again by Freddy Cat. Oh, and a tap from myself, but once again that's all survived. No problems so far. We've got Genobi's coming past, and Mr. Green, and Hatcher. Braking down into Lake Coombe. Oh! And I think that was Dad Racer Rob. Looks like it, yes. Well, he is new to the game and we all make mistakes, so I'm sure he can be forgiven for that one. In the meantime, back at the front we have JK pulling out a small gap from scale breaker. Z-kart trying to go around the outside of pool. Can't quite make it. Perhaps into failure. No. He's very close to scale and will be in a perfect place for a slipstream up through Blanchimont. Race 42 hanging on well, and Malado right behind him. Like Scalebreaker's in a really good position to make a move here. I suspect we're going to be 3 wide down here. Not quite. Z-kart taking it carefully. Scalebreaker has managed to pull a move off there. Very neatly done. Takes first place. Z-kart still in third. Oh, something's happened to Malado. Let's just run this bit. I'm sorry about the black screen, nothing we can do about that, as you know. So, coming through Blanchimont, we've got Malado in 5th, on board with Freddy Cat behind. And Malado has a little bit of a spin, tap from Freddy Cat to help him round, and he's gone all the way down to 11th. So Freddy Cat through to 5th, myself through to 6th. Mr. Green a little way back, and Mr. Hatcher. Oh, Hatcher running a bit wide onto the AstroTurf there, that won't help. But he's still in the slipstream, so shouldn't cause him too many problems. Genovi close on his tail. Little bit of damage on Genovi's car, didn't quite see how that happened. Oh, and Freddy Cat's having a bit of a moment there, and having a little run along the grass, and again, and coming down to Les Combes. Of course Freddy's going to have dirty tyres, but he's survived that. He's managed to save that and not lose too much. So back to the front, we've got Scalebreaker from JK from race 42. Oh, sorry, from Z-kart. And race 42 in 4th. And behind these we've got myself, Mr. Green, Freddy Cat, and Hatcher just a little way back from us. Genovi right with him. And Jezza not too far behind either. So Slash is still running with his damage in 12th. Malado undamaged in 11th. Oh, and bit of action going off at the front here. Oh, and oh dear. I'm on the dirt, down to 8th, 9th, 10th place. Oh dear. I'm just going to go back and see exactly what I did wrong there. Bit of damage on my car. I didn't see myself getting that either. Never mind. Can't go too far back. So, all good at the moment. Through the corner that no one can ever remember the name of, down to Puon. And go on board with Mr. Green. Into Fania. Oh, and I've just got a bit too much curve, got a bit loose, and run out on the curb again and into the barrier. No damage received there, so we'll keep running, but now we're in 10th instead of 5th. With the ladder right behind. And Slash also. And Slash going for the overtake and is he going to make it stick? Doesn't look like it. Perhaps down into the chicane. Bearing in mind, of course, his front end is quite severely damaged, so his braking will be compromised. Up ahead, I think it's Freddy Cat running wide. Let's go back to the front. Looks like we've got two cars made a slight break at the front there, Z-Kart and Scale Breaker together. And perhaps a little bit of bump drafting going on here, trying to, yeah, definitely, trying to create a gap back to JK. And they've made a little bit of progress there. Oh, a bit of a tap on JK there from race 42, but no problem. Meanwhile, I seem to have gained a few places. I've shown you me losing places, so let's show you me gaining them as well. It's only fair, isn't it? So here we go, in 10th. Nice clean run through La Source. Jezza getting out a bit wide, so I've got to run on him straight away. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty straightforward slipstream you can pass. Bit of action going on ahead there. I think that's Freddy Cat again taken to the dirt. So there's me through to 8th. Jezza still challenging hard, and Genovi not a million miles away. So we've got some action going off just ahead as well. So let's go on board with Freddy Cat. There's Hatcher in the dark green and Mr. Green in the light green car. A lot of cars carrying damage in this race. As you know, we run full damage at VR Room in our leagues, which we believe makes for better, cleaner racing. We also run no ABS or any other aids. Something happened to Hatcher there. Let's Let's just see what happened there. So with Hatcher coming up to Lacoon, through Lacoon, Mr. Green ahead, Freddy Cat behind. All good so far. Really close fight this one. Mr. Green's made a little bit of a break. Hatcher's trying to go with him. Runs a little, well, a bit wide on Puon, which allows Freddy Cat to get to the inside and through. So into Fania, Hatcher breaks. Okay so far. The second part, oh, too much of a cut there and he's run wide and oh, nasty one. And he's down to 12th already. And here come Dad Racer Bob and Rob and Jumpy Bob. And he's all the way to the back. Let's go back to the front and see how it's going. We've got Scale Breaker from Z-Kart. JK still hanging on to this. And Race 42 just possibly dropping off a little, but probably can make it up on the brakes. Well, runs a bit wide on the first part of the chicane. If he's not careful, those three are going to make a break away from him. Then we've got quite a large gap back to Mr. Green, Freddy Cat, myself, and Jezza, Slash. Ride with Slash now. A little bit of rubbing with Jezza. Slash has got my slipstream and pulls ahead of Jezza. Genobi's getting in on the act as well. So we've got very tight coming up into Lacoon here. And Jezza's gone off. It's not very far to go back, so let's just watch that again. Oh, a bit of a tap on the back of Genobi, sends him wide onto the grass and he recovers across the runoff area and down into 11th. At the back we've got Jumpy Bob now dropped off, Dad Racer Rob a little. At the front, as close as ever with JK, Scalebreaker and Z-Kart, and Race 42 is right back on this group. He's having a good run in this race, Mr. 42. Group is Mr. Green and Freddy Cat, and it looks as if Mr. Green may be just beginning to make a break away from Freddy Cat. 7th we've got Slash, myself, 8th, and comfortably in Slash's slipstream, ladder in mine, Genobi a little further back, but should be okay, should be getting a good slipstream here. Severe damage to his rear end. And Jezza's still hanging in there on the back of this. got Z cars. We've got some action going off here. Let's go. Let's see what's been going on at the top. At this point, JK is back into the lead. Oh, Z car. Scale breaker runs around the inside of him, takes the lead temporarily. Race 42 up into third. On board with JK now. So a big shuffle there. Doesn't look as if anyone is dropping off that battle yet. Scale breaker at the front, JK in second, Z-Kart in third, race 42 in fourth. Let's just watch this up through Lacoon. Actually very hard to tell who's who in this view, so maybe have the info back on. We're on race 42. The scale breaker looks to have made a bit of a break. Seeing some action going on back here as well. I seem to have lost a couple of places. Or a place rather. Rider ahead of me, but runs a little wide, giving me a chance for a good run down into Fania. And I'm up the inside. Can I make it stick? Maybe thought better of it there, and oof. Oh, that is sad. All the way down to 10th. Still managed to stay in the points. No, Dad Racer Rob might have something to say about that. But he overcooks it into another corner I can never remember the name of. This leading group of four sticking together well. Scale desperately trying to make a break, but very, very hard here in these cars. Going into Lacoon, it's JK back into the lead. Scale gets a little bump from Z-Kart and has to take to the escape route. No problem though, stays on the train. Oh, and race 42 runs wide and allows Scale breaker back up to third. outside into Fania, goes scale breaker, and he made it stick. And does it really matter when you're approaching the blanchiment straight section? Scale breaker using all the road and a little bit to spare there. Freddy Cat is still chasing Mr. Green. Ladder and Slash in very close company, with Genobi not far behind. All this side-by-side stuff will slow them up and let Genobi back on. Breaker back into the lead. Zcart in second, JK third, and race 42 in fourth. Freddy Cat and Mr. Green, Slash, Genobi and Ladder. Looks to be trying to make a break here. Ladder harrying Genobi, and that's only going to slow the pair of them up. But he's managed to get through there and push Genobi back down to ninth. And both still well within touch of Slash, although Ladder running wide there. Recovers well. Have to say Genobi doing a great job here, and with both rear wheels damaged, these cars are a pig, and he's handling it well to stay with the cars ahead. Of course, Slash has the front end damage, Ladder is clean. Well, that's it. Scale Breaker wins. Zcart in second. JK third. Race 42 fourth. Well played. Mr. Green and Freddy Cat in fifth and sixth. Slash Genobi Malada, 7th, 8th and 9th. Myself Slicker in 10th, quite a long way back. Dad Racer Rob, Jumpy Bob, Mr. Hatcher, and Jezza, who appears to have retired to the pits. Okay, let's have a look at the live timings. and see what the lap times are like. What have we got? A 2:45.67 for scale breaker. Oh no, JK with the fastest lap, a 2:44.7. Okay, I'll leave you to pause it and sort the rest out. And well, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully be back shortly with round 3.